So how can we protect our children's personal data online? Well, it's important to note that children's data protection rights apply in both an offline and an online context. And the GDPR requires organisations to implement higher standards of protection when processing children's personal data. This includes things like making sure that the information they provide to children about why they're processing their personal data, who they're sharing it with, and how long it's going to be kept for, is presented in clear, simple language that a child can easily understand. And organisations also have to make sure that this information can be easily accessed by a child and that they don't have to go looking for it. Another example of these higher standards of protection in an online context is the so-called age of digital consent under the GDPR, which is the minimum age at which a child can give their own consent to an online service provider to process their personal data. And this age is set at 16 in Ireland. Often, children don't realise that personal data includes things like photos or videos that they've posted online, and they may be unaware that their activity on a website or on an app is being tracked in order to garner further information about them. So one of the most important things that a parent can do when it comes to protecting their child's personal data online is to educate both themselves and their child about what it means to share personal data online, how companies can use that personal data, and what our data protection rights are. It's also important that parents and children are aware of practical privacy-preserving steps that they can take to ensure that they remain in control of their personal data. And this can include really simple things like making sure your account or your profile is set to private by default, or turning off geolocation features on an app if the app doesn't require it. We know that children are entering the digital world at a very early age, and they're already interacting with organisations through the use of tablets, mobile phones, connected toys, and other devices. So this makes it all the more essential that they are educated about their data protection rights, as well as the potential risks involved in sharing their personal data, because this will enable them to navigate the risks and actually harness the many benefits that the digital world has to offer.